Hey guys, welcome back to I Play Mega Man 3 whilst reading horrible fanfiction. We are on Chapter 3, Welcome to Forks, of the story Harry Potter and the Twilight crossover. So, I think we're going to do Crash Man. I just want to preface to say, though, that the title, even though it says horrible fanfiction, the judgment's still out on this story. There's definitely weirder fanfiction, like I've heard of stories with the hobbits from Lord of the Ring being pregnant, that type of stuff, so this one's not too weird so far, but we are getting into Twilight territory, so the verdict's still out. It's a short story, I like that about it, but we only have one other chapter after this. This one's a little longer, so I don't know if we'll get through all of it in one stage, but we can see. Okay, let me get started here. Alright, Chapter 3, Welcome to Forks. Harry and Ginny decided to leave early in the morning for their trip to Forks. Harry had spent the rest of the night looking up on Forks. They didn't know much. They knew that it was located in Washington, America. They also knew that it was a very rainy area and also very green with all the moss and whatnot. There were a few problems. They were still working out how they were getting to Forks and where they could stay once they got there. Harry knew that they couldn't rent a Muggle motel because they wouldn't take any nuts, sickles, or galleons. Oh, that's the Harry Potter money, I guess. The wizard money. Harry decided to use an old Muggle phone Mr. Weasley had in the basement to figure out where they might be able to stay. Harry decided to call a Muggle police office. He dialed a number he found in an old American phone book Mr. Weasley kept. "Hello, Forks Police Office. Officer Swan speaking. How may I help you today?" Said a voice on the phone. Do I need that? Not really, but Harry was surprised by the voice over the phone. He hadn't used a telephone in quite some time. He had been using owls to deliver letters the past 7 years. Doesn't seem all that... like, there's some crazy stuff going on in the wizard world, like Voldemort killing people. You'd think they would need a little faster. Anyways, even before that, while he had lived in the Dursley's house, he barely even used it because he had no one to call. "Hello, is anyone there?" said Officer Swan. "Hello, my name is Harry Potter. I live in London, and I and my friend are planning a trip to Forks for an extended time. Our only problem is we don't have any money at the moment." Do you know of any places in town? Do you know of any places in town we could stay for free? We would gladly work off our stay, Harry. "Well, that's a problem you got there, son. How old are you and your friend?" said Officer Swan. "I'm almost 18. My friend is almost 17. We still sound like tiny little British street urchins." He didn't say that. Said Harry. "We're planning to stay in Forks for the summer." Oosh. No! I'm gonna be stuck here for a while, I'm betting. "Well, I have an idea," said Officer Swan. "What if you two stay with me and my daughter of the summer?" His daughter of the summer? She's only his daughter for the summer? "We could use a little help around the house, and we happen to have some spare rooms also. You two could work around the house, and maybe even get a job in town." Oh, fuck. "My daughter works at camping store. Maybe she could help you get a job there." "Wow, that sounds amazing, Officer Swan. Thank you," said Harry. "Think nothing of it," said Officer Swan. "When are you two planning on coming out here?" We should be there tomorrow," said Harry. Harry does not leave much time to make plans, but I guess the people of Forks are friendly enough to accommodate anyway, so... "Tomorrow," said Officer Swan. "Well, I will have to get the house ready then." Would you like me to pick you two up from the airport? Man, this guy's really nice. Harry froze for a second. Finally, we got past that part. He didn't think of that. He knew he could fly across the Atlantic with his luggage. He couldn't take a plane either because he had no muggle money. The only other thing he could think of was flu powder. I have no idea what flu powder is. I'm sorry to Harry Potter fans. Officer Swan, does that camping store you mentioned have a working fireplace? Oh, is that how they do the, like, quick travel thingy? I forget what it's called. Why, yes, Newton's Outfitters does have a fireplace, said Officer Swan. Why do you ask? Just wondering, said Harry. I think I might need to get on this side. Jump. The jump button was not working there. Just wondering, said Harry. Don't worry about picking us up, Officer Swan. We will exchange the little money we have at the currency place to get a cab into town. We will meet you outside of Newton's Outfitters. Is that okay? Sounds great, said Officer Swan. I guess I will see you tomorrow then. Have a great trip. No. Have a good trip. Thank you, said Harry. We will. Harry hung... Dang it. Harry hung up the phone. He told Ginny the plan on where... He told Ginny the plan on where they were staying while in Forks. They decided to pack all of their magical items below their trunks under their muggle clothes. They would try to use as little magic as possible while there. After they were fully packed, they put their trunks onto the Weasley fireplace. I'm gonna die here in a second if I'm not careful. Onto the Weasley fireplace. Harry and Ginny took the flu powder in their hands. Took the flu powder into their hands. And... well, I got the E-tank, that's what's more important. Where was I? Harry and Ginny took the flu powder in their hands and said very clearly, Newton's Outfitters, they said simultaneously. Harry and Ginny were whisked away in the flames. They flew past many different fireplaces, holding onto their luggage, and each other with all their might. I bet it was with all their might. They took a lot longer than expected. There must have been some longer travel time from Europe to America. When they finally rolled out of the fireplace, they were surprised to be in a store filled with Muggle outdoor gear. Harry spotted a calendar by the wall, and noticed it was a day later. The trip was longer than he thought. Harry and Ginny gathered up their items, they're wrong there, and stood outside the store. As soon as they stepped out, a Muggle American police car drove up. A very large man stepped out of the car. Harry Potter, I presume? Said Officer Swan, inspecting Harry and Ginny. Yes, Officer Swan, said Ginny. I can't tell you how appreciative I am, that you are doing this for us. Don't mention it, you two. Don't mention it, you two, said Officer Swan. Where was I? Ooh. Don't mention it, you two, said Officer Swan. Let me be the first to welcome you to Forks, and please call me Charlie. I should be using the Metal Blade this whole time. I gotta pause, because we're going on to Chapter 4, which we will start right here before, the stage ends. Hopefully. Chapter 4 is called Adjusting. Wait till I jump in here. Charlie was helping Harry and Ginny load their trunks. Oh, man, okay. I'll start that again with the next video. Didn't even get through a whole sentence. So yeah, pretty good. We got through a whole chapter on one video. That was Crash Man. Story's getting a little sluggish. I don't know how they're going to wrap this up in only one more chapter, because we've only met, is it Bella? Bella's father, right? So I'm thinking this is going to be one of those many fanfiction that just kind of cuts off. So there might be a cliffhanger, but if that happens, there's tons more fanfiction out there. So until next time, when we go on to chapter 4, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day.